Moonshiners. Master Distiller includes some illegal activity. So where is it filmed? There have been 3 seasons of Moonshiners. Master Distiller on the Discovery Channel so far, and it seems like this show is going to just keep getting more and more interesting. Legal distillers face off with outlaws as they go against each other in an intense liquor creation competition in order to snag the title of Master Distiller. The show features Mark Ramsey, Eric Maines, Jeremy Schwartz, and Tim Smith as they make funny commentary and watch the liquor-making process take place before them. Since the show borders on including some illegal activity, where exactly is Moonshiners? Master Distiller filmed. Here's what fans of the show should know about the set location. The original Moonshiners show takes place in the Appalachian Mountains, but the creators decided to go a different way with Moonshiners. Master Distiller. It's filmed in Gatlinburg, 10. It was smart that the show creators decided on this location since Gatlinburg is known to be the hub for many major distilleries. You'll be able to find Old Smoky Moonshine, Sogalin's Distilling Co., Tennessee Shine Company, Gatlinburg, and Thunder Road Moonshiners in this area. People from all over America are allowed to participate in the show though. You don't necessarily have to live in Tennessee. Folks from Virginia, South Carolina, North Carolina, and Kentucky can commute to the Tennessee filming location if they want to be part of an episode. The original Moonshiners series garnered a lot of attention since people are generally curious to know how people produce and sell a commodity that's illegal in so many states. The show shed light on how most moonshine makers evade the law in some cases and handle business through registered facilities in other cases. There are so many competition shows in existence these days, but not all of them focus on a subject as interesting as alcohol. Interestingly enough, alcohol sales have heavily increased since the COVID-19 pandemic began. In most cases, it's totally legal to drink alcohol if you're above the age of 21 and not getting behind the wheel of a car after becoming intoxicated. With something like moonshine, the data surrounding the substance isn't fully understood by everyone. That's what leads to a lot of curiosity. The difference between moonshine and a typical bottle of alcohol you can purchase at the store is that moonshine has not been aged. It contains such a high percentage of alcohol that it can be greater than 100% proof. Because of this, it's not considered one of the safer substances to dabble with. Moonshiners. Master Distiller gives viewers a lot of insight into what moonshine actually is and how it's created. The various competitions that take place in the show are super fun to watch too. The judges make things enjoyable because they have brutally honest opinions to share with the contestants. New episodes of Moonshiners. Master Distiller air on Discovery Channel, Tuesdays at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. More from Distractify. The death of Popcorn Sutton of Moonshiners still affects many to this day. Moonshiners star J.B. Rader released a special edition product that sounds so Dear Mike and Jerry from Moonshiners splitting up. Here's what we know. Moonshiners. Master Distiller. The show and its filming locations. Moonshiners. Master Distiller is a popular reality television series that follows the illicit world of moonshine production, showcasing the craft of distilling alcohol outside the boundaries of the law. The show is a spin-off of the hit Discovery Channel series Moonshiners, and it dives deeper into the competitive aspect of the trade, where skilled distillers battle for the title of Master Distiller. Though the show brings to light the fascinating art of moonshine making, it also draws attention to the legal gray areas surrounding the practice. One of the most pressing questions surrounding the show is where it is filmed, considering that the production of moonshine is illegal in most places. In this article, we will explore the filming locations of Moonshiners. Master Distiller, the nature of the activities depicted, and how the show navigates the delicate balance between entertainment and the legal implications of moonshining. The roots of moonshining. A brief history before diving into the specifics of the show. It's important to understand the historical context behind moonshining. Moonshining, the act of distilling alcohol without a license, dates back to the early days of America. The practice became especially prevalent during Prohibition in the 1920s, when the production and sale of alcoholic beverages were banned. However, moonshining didn't cease with the end of Prohibition in 1933. Instead, it persisted in rural areas where people continued to make and sell homemade liquor, often as a means of financial survival. In the 21st century, moonshining has evolved into a subculture with the following. The craft has been romanticized as a form of rebellion and self-reliance, with many distillers seeing it as an art form. Moonshiners. Master distiller taps into this tradition, offering a modern take on a practice that has been passed down through generations. The show. What is Moonshiners? Master Distiller about? Moonshiners. Master Distiller is a competition-style reality show that airs on the Discovery Channel. The series showcases talented moonshiners as they compete to create the best moonshine, using traditional methods and secret recipes. Contestants are challenged to produce different types of moonshine, with each round testing their skills in various aspects of distillation. These include creating unique flavors, using specific ingredients, and demonstrating their knowledge of the distilling process. The show's primary draw is the suspense and drama of the competition, with moonshiners facing off in high-stakes situations. In addition to the distillation challenges, the show also highlights the personalities of the competitors, many of whom are seasoned distillers with decades of experience. The program often features expert judges who evaluate the moonshiners' products, and the winner of each season is crowned Master Distiller. One of the standout features of Moonshiners, Master Distiller, is its focus on traditional, homemade distilling techniques. The show presents an unfiltered look at the craft, often showing the distillers working in remote locations, using homemade stills and age-old methods passed down from previous generations. The blending of history, skill, and innovation makes the show unique, and it has earned a devoted fan base over the years. Illegal activity and legal risks. It is important to note that the show's premise is rooted in illegal activity. Distilling alcohol without a license is a federal offense in the United States, and the moonshiners featured on the show often work outside the confines of the law. The production of moonshine is regulated by the Alcohol and Tobacco Tax and Trade Bureau, TTB, and any distillation that occurs without the proper permits can result in significant legal penalties, including fines and imprisonment. While Moonshiners, Master Distiller, does not glorify illegal activity, it does provide a window into the world of underground distilling. Many of the moonshiners depicted in the series have a deep knowledge of the craft and work in rural, isolated locations where they can avoid detection. They often go to great lengths to conceal their operations from authorities, adding an element of intrigue and danger to the show. However, it is clear that the show does not endorse or promote illegal moonshining, and it often emphasizes the importance of following the law when it comes to alcohol production. Where is Moonshiners? Master Distiller filmed? The filming locations of Moonshiners, Master Distiller, are integral to the authenticity of the show. Since moonshining has historically been a rural activity, it makes sense that the series is filmed in some of the most remote and picturesque areas of the United States. While the exact filming locations are not always disclosed for legal reasons, much of the show is believed to take place in the Appalachian region of the United States, particularly in the states of Tennessee, Kentucky, and Virginia. The Appalachian Mountains have long been associated with moonshining, with the region's isolated nature making it an ideal location for illegal distilling operations. The steep, dense forests and rugged terrain offer natural camouflage for moonshiners, allowing them to operate without the risk of being easily detected by law enforcement. The tradition of moonshining in the Appalachian region dates back to the early days of the country, and the show draws heavily on this rich history and culture. In addition to the Appalachian region, the series may also film in other parts of the U.S. where moonshining has a strong presence. States such as North Carolina, Georgia, and even parts of Alabama have historically been known for their connection to moonshine production, and it is possible that the show features locations in these areas as well. It's worth noting that while the moonshiners on the show are depicted working in remote locations, the actual production of the show is carried out by a professional film crew. The filming locations are carefully selected to capture the essence of the moonshine culture while still providing a safe and controlled environment for production. Despite the illegal nature of moonshining, the show is filmed with full cooperation from the participants, and the crew takes precautions to ensure that the production process adheres to the necessary safety and legal guidelines. Legal considerations and risks of filming the legality